Welcome to Royal Secrets. Harry's demands will be ignored by Charles after the Sussexes attempt to sort out the titles before the memoir. After the Sussexes campaigned for their children, Archie and Lilibet, to be given royal titles before the contentious memoir release, King Charles III is prepared to reject Prince Harry's demands. Archie and Lilibet's recent request for royal titles to be granted more quickly will be rejected by King Charles III. Victoria Arbiter, a royal commentator, said there will be no rush judgments regarding the children's HRH and Prince and Princess titles. The Sussexes wanted the titles arranged before Harry's contentious memoir was published, according to Sunrise host David Koch, in case this convinced Charles to change his mind. According to reports, Harry has postponed publication of his memoir until 2019. The Duke of Sussex reportedly takes King Charles and Camilla to task in the book, Ms. Arbiter noted, adding that there are still reports of this despite the delay. Is that the reason they are pressing for names for their two children right now, before the book is published, Mr. Koch said. To ask the king to rule on being the prince and princess now, before he becomes a little snarky? The royal analyst stated that since Harry and Meghan's grandfather is the king or queen, their children are qualified for both the HRH style and the prince or princess title. Archie, age 3, and Lilibet, age 1, are anticipated to get the titles of prince and princess in the near future since Charles consented to granting the titles through the issuance of a letters patent. But according to a royal insider who spoke to The Sun, Harry and Meghan are upset that Archie and Lilibet cannot be HRHs since they are not working royals. Harry and Meghan responded by pointing out that Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie have HRH status despite not being employed by the royal family. According to Ms. Arbiter, William and Harry's relationship was going in the correct direction in an interview with Australia's Sunrise. However, she continued, it will take a lot of time and some unpleasant conversations, and it can be challenging to do those when you live so far apart. While Harry and Meghan are still in the UK, maybe they are spending some time together, but this will be a persistent problem. In addition, she voiced her desire that, after the alleged delay, Harry takes some think about how his biography could be regarded in the wake of the Queen's departure. Do you agree with Harry changing his mind about wearing a uniform? Following a backlash against a decision to permit Prince Andrew to do so as a last expression of respect, the Duke of Sussex will be permitted to wear his military uniform during a vigil for the Queen. For a vigil as the Queen lies in state, Prince Harry has been given permission to dress in his uniform from the military. Do you agree with Harry changing his mind about donning his military garb? Vote in our poll. The 8 great-grandchildren of Queen Elizabeth II will have a 15-minute vigil in Westminster Hall on Saturday before the state funeral on September 19. After receiving the honor bestowed upon Prince Andrew, the Duke of Sussex will be granted a special dispensation to wear his military uniform as a last expression of respect. According to a royal source who spoke to the Mirror, common reason has won. They said, given that the Duke of Sussex has served his nation and is a highly valued member of the armed services with all he has done for veterans, it was an absurd situation. It's crucial to make the Queen's grandchildren feel at ease and welcome as they mourn their cherished grandma together. At the vigil on Saturday night, Harry will be accompanied by his brother, Prince William, and cousins Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, Zara and Peter Phillips, Lady Louise, and James, Viscount Severn. Throughout his 10 years of service, Harry was on the front lines during 2 tours in Afghanistan. He lost his honorary military positions as a result of his choice to leave Meghan Markle as his working royal partner. The Duke's spokesman previously stated, Prince Harry will dress in a mourning suit for all of the functions honoring his grandmother. We sincerely request that attention be kept on the life and legacy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, because his decade of military duty is not dictated by the uniform he wears.